I just watched it. I mean, that's that. Just like a phone call. Just like a phone call. Just like a phone call. Two on my baby. Who wants to ride? I never heard this. Yeah. Two on my lady. I never heard this joke. Check it out, man. Okay. Oh, it's my September. Alright, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Downtime with R&B. Here to talk NFL draft, mainly the Washington Redskins. Now, I was listening to a sports talk show the other day, won't say who, and a lot of folks are really saying that we need to go O-line, 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 O-line. Give Jason Campbell some kind of protection. Now, I know you disagree with that. I feel that we need to go with quarterback because we need that guy there. And I know that you know if we need that guy there. So why don't you let people know about the guys that make it happen?
The guys that make it happen. The NFL Quarterbacks League. You have Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Phillip Rivers, Ben Roethlisberger. If you look at all those teams, all of them have a chance each year to win a Super Bowl. They may not win the Super Bowl, but they have a chance. And our team, the Washington Redskins,
that's right,
we don't have that.
Nope, not at all. Not at all. The reason why is mainly because of the guy we have playing quarterback. You know what I mean? You can't sit there and say, you can't really sit there and say we need to go find an offensive lineman, because if you can't say, all right, I'm going to give you $17 million, I'm going to give you a $30 million deal, or even a $6 million, or even a 6-year deal, I can't build around you. I'm not going to build around a 2-year guy. That makes no sense.
There's an old saying, well, my saying, quarterbacks. There's no value you put on having a franchise quarterback.
What if I give you two first rounders?
If I have a franchise quarterback, I laugh in your face.
What if I give you Jason Campbell, Clinton Portis, and 3 first rounders?
I laugh in your face. If I'm the coach and Daniel Snyder calls me for Peyton Manning and he offers me all of this year's draft, next year's draft, I still wouldn't give him Peyton Manning.
Why?
Because why would I start over like that? Why would I change that dynamic of my team? I have a guy who's practically the head coach of my team. I mean, let me give you some back history on Peyton Manning. Just one story. There was a story going around during the playoff time about it was the Jets game.
Oh no! It was the Jets game.
It was the Jets game.
Peyton Manning. The difference.
No. I got it. T, man. Yeah, T.
Trust me. Don't worry about it. Keep going. Forget that dude. Let's keep going here.
Alright. Peyton Manning. Story about Pierre Garçon. Pierre Garçon, if you don't know, was a 4th round pick from a Division III school. Once he was drafted by the Colts, he could not attend practices or anything because he was still at school. Peyton Manning went out of his way to drive 4 hours twice a week to practice with this guy.
Why?
Because he's Peyton Manning. Because he expects his team, his receivers, to step up to that level that all of the other players are. Because that's what he expects out of him.
But what do we get? What we get is a guy who, when we go out, we spend 3 second-round draft picks. Damon Thomas, Malcolm Kelly, Fred Davis, a tight end that probably could end up playing wide receiver. Because you look at New Orleans, they had a tight end to turn into a wide receiver.
Marcus Coates.
Quite good one though. But the thing is, he has a quarterback in Drew Brees. We get a guy, when they get to training camp, they say, so the wide receivers don't know the deal. What Jason Campbell say? Well, you know, all they gotta do, man, is work hard. All they gotta do is practice. All they gotta do is practice. And in all honesty, if you run that team, they're gonna come to you. They're gonna go to you. I could go and coach the Baltimore Ravens defense. I could go and coach the Colts offense. But they're gonna play a certain way because the leader of that team is gonna make sure that happens. He's gonna make sure it happens.
And see, that's the whole thing. If you look at it, the Marcus Coasters, the Lance Moores, Jeremy Shockey, he doesn't need any of them. All of them have missed games time in and time out, and Drew Brees has still been able to do what he does. It's no accident. Mark Brunell is playing with New Orleans right now. Do you really believe that New Orleans would have won a Super Bowl with Mark Brunell as the quarterback?
They got to. They got an offensive line. What the Redskins fan would say is they have to. They got an offensive line. It's the system. Jason Campbell doesn't have a system. He doesn't have time. He doesn't have belief. No one believes it. He doesn't have time. He doesn't have a system.
believe in him. He ain't got friends. His mama don't cook for him. They don't make greens at the right time. He don't know how to throw the ball. They don't tell him, they don't let him argue. Everything that Jason Campbell wants to do, they say that he can't do. Yet still, time and time again, you watch the game, and this guy just doesn't make it happen.
Just doesn't make it happen. Every week during the NFL season, I watch NFL Playbook, Juan Jaworski's show, the show he does with Merle Hodge. Every week I watch these shows. And time and time again, they point out all of the mistakes that Jason Campbell makes as a quarterback. He does not step into the pocket. He misses his first reads. He misses going down the field to open wide receivers. The guy is just not progressing as an NFL franchise quarterback. We have to cut the cord today.
I tell you now, I'm sure that if you stuck with us this long, there's a Redskins fan looking at this that is saying, these guys are stupid. All these guys do is believe what Danny says. These guys are this, these guys are that. But I ask you this. When we played the Dallas Cowboys in Dallas, and they could not move the ball against us, they couldn't score a point. They couldn't sniff the end zone. All we got were 6 points. 6 points. When Tony Romo drove them down the field and got 7, we were down by 1. 2 minutes and change left. Did you honestly believe that Jason Campbell was going to take us down to win that game?
Hello.
Was there anything in your gut, anything in your little Jason Campbell loving heart that believed that that bum, that sorry excuse for a quarterback, that excuse maker, the guy that does throw his players under the bus, was going to lead us not even to a touchdown. No. Not even to a touchdown, but the field goal position. Field goal position.
No. And do you really believe that at this point of time in his life that he will be able to do that? 28 years old, half of his career is over with.
Over.
People say that the Redskins need to let Campbell get another year. Let's see how he does once again. We're scared that if we draft a rookie will come in and underperform, and I guess we'll finish 3-13. We just finished 4-12. We had one of the worst offenses in the NFL.
But we got the 15th best rated quarterback though.
15th best.
15th best, because that's good enough for you.
That's what you want.
You're fine with that. I go to my job. I don't want the 15th best salary. Do you?
I don't want my son to have the 15th best grade in the class.
So my son come home with the 15th best grades. You need to sit down and do some homework. Not, hey son, I'm going to go in and get you this so you can work. Not, hey son, I'm going to get you this so you can learn. Get in there and do your job.
Do your job.
Everything is there for you. Mark Sanchez, I'm sorry. This man went to the Jets. This man started running, he started running practices 2 weeks in with the rookies. Just so that he could make sure that he was on par. Matt Ryan came in. Matt Ryan as a rookie is running practices. It took Dan Snyder to say, I will get Jay Cutler. I will get Mark Sanchez. I will find somebody to replace you. For that dude to even say, hey y'all, how about we get together so we can go and work out? But did they get together? No. He doesn't take his time outside of training camp. He waits for training camp and mini camps to sit there and say, well, all we need to do is stick together. All we need to do is work together. Just be a team, man. All we got to do is just practice, work hard.
So who would you say the Redskins should draft then?
We should go, honestly,
with the 4th pick.
The 4th pick in the draft. I would love Tim Tebow, but he's not worth the 4th pick.
Once again, B, there's no value you put on having a franchise quarterback.
If there's no value,
you feel like Tebow's your guy, I know, we all know that Tebow may not be an NFL quarterback. But if you feel like that's your guy,
you got to get him.
You got to get him.
Honestly, I like Jimmy Clausen. If the Washington Redskins go and take Jimmy Clausen, then I'm fine with that.
Me too.
But if the Washington Redskins take an offensive lineman, Tim Tebow
better be in the second.
Better be there come 37. We'll be right back to y'all to give y'all views on Tim Tebow as opposed to Jason Campbell. This is Downtime with R&B. I'm B-Nod.
And I'm R-Dub.
We'll be right back with y'all.
Apocalypse now. Mind over matter, next batter be to cap. Put it on a platter, how much young